today we have the oral exam for the computer graphics course. For those who are not part of the class, you're going to see teams are going to be presenting their work on their final project. So without further ado, the stage is yours.
Hello everyone, this is Zhouyang here, this is Chen. Basically, we designed a tank game for our project, and which is similar with a game called Battle City, and I believe some of you have been played it before. Okay. First of all, let me introduce some basic things here. As we can see, we got a red tank as our player's tank, and some of enemies' tanks in yellow, in the color of yellow, and you can see we have our hit points here and how many enemies tanks
You should switch to Chrome. I think this is Firefox. And in Firefox, it seems to be going very fast. Nah. You need to right-click and start Chrome.
Yes.
They did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can see the enemies tank left in the map. Okay. And you also can see some rivers and trees in the game. Okay, now let's Gong Chen act as a player and Zhouyang act as a game advisor to introduce the details of the game.
Well, I can't waiting to play the game. That should be amazing. But how do I control the tank?
Okay, to play this game is very simple. The body of the tank is controlled by the keyboard. Press W to go forward. W to go forward, and S to go backward, and A to rotate counterclockwise, and D to rotate clockwise. And the head of the tank is controlled by the mouse. It's always pointing to the direction that the camera is looking at.
I got a very important question. How do I shoot the?
Oh yes, space bar to shoot.
Wow. I just shoot the enemy tank, but how do I just destroy them?
Oh yes, of course you cannot destroy an enemy by only one hit. Each tank has 100 hit points, and the damage of the enemy's bullets is 20, and the damage of the player's bullets is 10. So you can simply destroy an enemy by hitting them 10 times. Yes.
And what's going on with you?
Oh yes. We have collision detection here. We simply detect the collision by checking the distance between two objects. Between two objects. If it is smaller than a specific value, then the collision is detected.
And what's the enemy tanks doing?
Oh, the AI here is very simple. The movement of the enemies is generated every few seconds, including rotating and shooting and moving. So which makes them do things randomly. Yeah, that's it. And there's still some things to say, like there's gravity working on the bullets. It's not. Yeah, the bullets is not going directly straight. It's going this way. So and for the bullets which are below the stage, they must be deleted. So that's basically what we do. We have done so far.
So there's a river climbing up the wall, I think, at some point, not here, but if you turn around, why is the river climbing up the wall? I saw one before.
Oh, waterfall.
Ah, it's a waterfall, okay. Yeah, it makes more sense being a waterfall than climbing the wall. So your tanks select the yellow ones. Do they select a random speed and a random direction? How do you do the random movement there?
Oh, you mean the AI?
Yeah, the AI part.
I just generate a random rotation speed and a random moving speed, and yeah, for the body and the head, and every I think every 60 frames. Yeah. So it will change the movement every 60 frames.
Okay, and they fire every second, something like that. Again, every 60 frames.
It's also random.
Okay. What happens if you kill all the yellow tanks?
Oh,
Have you ever done it?
never get up factory.
Oh, you have a okay. Victory detection as well, not only collision detection.
Yeah.
Interesting.
If the enemy's left is equal to 0, then you will get a victory.
How do you split the work between you guys?
Oh, we do is kind of.
All of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Questions?
In terms of the enemy AI, are they shooting randomly as well?
Yes.
Okay, and so their bullets do damage to you, but can they do damage to each other or no? Like, can the yellow tanks kill the yellow tanks?
No.
No, they can't. Okay. Fair enough.
That's good future work.
What happens if you bump into a yellow tank, the red one?
Just the
Oh,
same.
it's the same.
Yes, same as the trees. It's not good.
Is the red tank the only object that has collision detection with other objects? Because I thought I spotted yellow tanks going through each other and the trees.
Yes, because when I did the creation for the enemy objects, bugs happens. I don't know why, so I just deleted.
I'm just curious.
Any more? Okay, thank you very much.